Okay, so today we're going to be doing the no move, no ballistas challenge. This time we're going to do it on Runenberg, and we're going to be doing it on Epoch 5. So I think it's going to be a decently challenging run. I think we're not going to have that many weapons that we can actually use effectively. So let's see. So I think we're going to keep swords definitely. Hammers are a no. Axes are probably a no. Daggers are a maybe. Two-handed swords are a maybe. Sledgehammers are a maybe. Great axes I don't think do us any good. Spears are fine. And then I think we ditch hammers. Well, the stun is nice. The range is just not nice. I think that's the issue. Do we take war shields, though? War shields without the ability to use moving wall are pretty rough. I don't know that war shields are very good. Maybe we go hammers instead. That could be reasonable. So let's see. We could do pistols if we wanted to. Definitely, I think the bows go. Keep the crossbow, pistol, hand crossbow, and cannon. Seems reasonable. Power staff we can't blink with, so we'll probably get rid of that. Gauntlet is going to be really hard to enable. So I think it's probably going to be wand, scepter, tome, and druid staff. No rocket jump. I'm thinking about mortar though, in Lustrous, because I'm thinking if we're gonna go stun heroes, cannon is quite good from that perspective. The multi-hit is not bad. Rocket jump does not. No rocket jump, I do not think prevents it from being a good item. I think mortar is going to be important potentially to our strategy. If we're going to build a stunner, we're going to need that. There's a part of me that was thinking we could use gauntlet, but we're not doing optimal builds here in Lustrous. You need to slow down a second here. We're in a no movement world. We're going to have to make some compromises. Everything is not going to be optimal. It's not going to be perfect builds. Okay, I think we'll go with that for now. Let's see, and then we'll grab Runenberg, and let's see. Let's clear everything out. Let's see. I do think we're going to go with that. I think we'll go advanced training. Movement skills do nothing. I do think dexterity is still a good one to pick up. And then, do we go with our standard bargaining, scavenging, and then probably just level ups. I think level ups plays well. I think this is exactly what we had before, but I think this is probably best. The only thing that I'm thinking about is skill range might be good. Yeah, Dio. That's what I was tossing around in my head. Maybe we give up bargaining and go with reach so that everybody has a little more movement. If we get swords, we're going to be happy. First Knight's going to be a little rough. The other thing that I was thinking about taking is Omen of Sturdiness, because everyone is going to be potentially wading into the pain zone, as it were. Like, I need to decide where we're going to put our heroes, too, for the first night, because we likely won't be able to move. The 20% here is pretty rough. We could drop dexterity for sturdiness, but I think we'll just look for some defensive stats on everyone. I think this is going to be difficult. I think the first night especially is going to be very challenging. So we'll have to wait and see how this all works out. But let's get on into it. This is going to be a long run as well. Good weapons would make a big difference here. All right, so this is probably like the worst case scenario. So we have it coming from the shop side, which means we're going to be defending the shop. I think I'm probably going to end up destroying the ruins myself. We've got a pistol, a hammer, and a scepter. Oh, I just realized scepter is not a good one. Hold on, I need to think about this. I just realized that Windwalk does nothing for us. Yeah, so all of our heroes, Ivan, are going to have 0 of 0 movement. I'm thinking I may hit the restart on this one because Scepter makes no sense. Let's see. You got advanced training, scavenging, bargaining, reach, talent, dexterity is the one you're missing in Lustrous. Yeah, let's abandon this and we'll go back in. There's going to be some fits and starts trying to get this challenge going, I think. The greatness of the 10% dodge. I think you have answered your own question to a certain extent. So let's see. Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. Do we have something that makes more sense? So we want the sword. I'm not super excited about the pistol. I may swap that one out too. Rifle might be the better choice. And then over here, I think we might just take orb because it's a ranged weapon. We could go boundless if we wanted. Because I think there's a very limited. In fact, let's go boundless. We'll go boundless on weapons because I think we keep daggers, we keep sledgehammer, but I don't think spears is serving us very well. I mean, I want it for mortar, Benedict. That's the thing that I'm thinking about with that one. Bow doesn't sound good, Ivan. Bow sounds bad. Shortbow could maybe be okay, but I think crossbow I prefer here. Then we can get rid of this. The snare on rifle is the reason I'm thinking about keeping it around that, and it has superior range. I don't think the longbow is doing us much good. We at least get follow with the sledgehammer. Actually, the sledgehammer has some serious downsides. Doing it without balance would be more of a challenge, and you do need a break. Okay, fine. We'll do it without balance. We'll do it without boundless. You convinced me. Okay, so we need 2 melee weapons. Guess it's going to be spear. Sledgehammer has the problem of it can't hit adjacent enemies. And then I guess it is magic orb. Okay. Power staff, you can't use stunning entrance, Benedict. That's the issue with power staff. We could still use it, but without stunning entrance, I feel like power staff is pretty weak. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to pair it with something else. The crossbow, that is. Maybe shortbow does have more flexibility for power shot. Is sledgehammer follow skill legal? Yes. This is just a no move challenge. All right, we'll go with that. Let's try this. Let's try this again. We're gonna go for these. I think including the scepter was just the mistake there. So we'll see how we do. Oh, this is the wrong map. Oh man, what a comedy of errors we have going on here. It's gonna get a lot easier in the late game. Okay, Runenberg, please. Runenberg, Epoch 5. Here we go. Yes, they are legal. Did I leave the pistol selected? No, I ditched the pistol, but that's fine. All right, so I think we're gonna look at our heroes, and then I think we're probably just gonna line up like this, and we're just gonna wait for them to come to us. Because first turn we're gonna have basically no movement except for tossability. We do have 3 dwarves. That's a lot of tossing. Third time is indeed the charm. All right, let's get to know our cast of characters. I love that they're all dwarves. So we have snotty muscular assassin in Hunna, and Hunna has debuff assassination. So they're going to be a multi-hit sadist. We're happy about that. We'll take thickness too, because why not? We're not going to go Warcry. I think that's a bridge too far. Well, something like that. And I am going to go for some... Oh, and I took talent instead of growth. I did take talent instead of growth, but I'm going to go with it. Yeah, for this challenge, they are definitely the superior. Does body count contest work at the moment? Does anyone know? I'll come back to that. Let's see what Gortash has going on. Gortash? What is going on here? Cerebral Brute Escaped Slave. Same deal. Looks like another multi-hit sadist. Improved Toss Me is probably a really good idea. Did we have that on the first hero? We did not. I don't think it's been fixed. All right, so we potentially have a stunner. We have a stunner in Gortash, or we can go... I think we're once again going contamination shenanigans. Except this time we'll go really tossable. I'm gonna go Crit Master, you're next for sure. I think I dip back for thickness again. Legendary Assassin, Hex, and Heart of the Party. Today is 0 movement. All challenge long we will have 0 of 0 movement. Spartan. So that'll be fun. And then we have a Runderina, who is a charlatan, a backstabber, and dexterous, who can go poison if we want. So probably like a poison multi-hit build is my guess. Also sadism again. Do we go epidemic or do we go contaminate? I think we go contaminate. I'm going to give everyone some defensive just because I think people are going to be in their own spots. Volatile's interesting here. We might go like Druid Staff with... We could go Druid Staff with Dagger or Druid Staff Hand Crossbow. I think that's decent. The perks are pretty awful right now. No mana collectors is making me feel a little bad. I guess we'll do that. We do get 1 extra talent. Yeah, so we get 1 extra talent. I will probably do Blink across the board. Yeah, so if I'm thinking about going... I might switch these two. We'll have to wait and see. But I'll probably get Blink on everyone when we get to that point. But for night number 1 here, I think I'm going to grab Septic Shock here. I'll grab Coagulation here, and I'll grab Really Tossable here. Okay. These are good weapons for a first night. I'm not unhappy with those. We are going to stay way back here. We got to protect the spell and just kind of let people come in. On the first one, I had longer weapons. Did I miss a longer weapon somewhere? I did. Is there a way to switch into that? We could drop thickness for it, or we could drop first blood for it. That might be reasonable. I do think thickness is going to be good on all of these heroes, so maybe we'll do that. All right. So let's see. We got 93, 60. So you're the most durable. So let's put you there. Put you here. You're not blocking anything here. So I'm going to move you back like this. And I'm going to move you like this. So that now they'll... Well, if we get enemies over here, we're going to have a hard time. I think we do something like this. I still had 1 perk available on the longer weapons hero. Did I? Let me see. We got 1 here. 2, 2, 2, 3. You're right, we do. Okay. So we'll put 1 back there. Good call. Okay. All right, so I think... Yeah, so they're all fine to tank the first night. I just want to make sure that I don't have any line of sight issues. Because if enemies get around, say, the store, then we have to destroy the store in order to do it. I should also probably... Actually, I should do this so that all of the heroes are within 2 of being tossed. So that everybody can be tossed if we need to. So we'll do this. All right, let's go. This is going to be an interesting challenge. Right now, I think I'm going to destroy the inn. I don't think there's much value to... I want an unobstructed, like, path into the base here. I don't want any line of sight issues. Look at how much panic I just generated on my own. All right. Okay. Putting the inn out of his misery on its own terms. Pretty much accurate. Pretty much accurate. Ah, I can't use Assassinate. That was one that I did not consider. When I was thinking about... What's your deal? 100 armor? Okay. I don't think we're really trying to minimize panic here. But this guy is going to be tough next turn. Yeah, bounty hunters are going to be annoying. It is true. That house is probably going to get eaten by that guy. All right. Great job, buddy. I think we just try and kill as many as we can. Bees is... Wow. Bees is doing a good job not propagating outside of the base. I guess we got that going for us. Yeah, well, no plot armor tonight, my friends. No plot armor tonight. Okay, this guy is going to be tough. How far are you moving? Okay, that's fine. We can leave you there for now. Okay. Next turn, we probably pop the damage potion. I'm not thrilled about how things are looking right now, if I'm being totally 100% honest. I'm going to try and slow these down so we get a bit of a break between this crew coming in and the next one coming in. Can't shoot that guy. Okay. Well. Acid spray? What's the third skill? Yeah, that's definitely a skill. The hammer is also going to potentially create some collateral damage here that I'm a little nervous about. 95 enemies still feels like a lot, if I'm being totally honest. So this is one of those situations where I'm like, man, one more skill range. We could toss you one, but we'd have to toss everybody. Maybe we do that. Okay, you're gonna work on these guys. That bat is gonna chew on that house until there is no more house. That's just the way of the world. I'm gonna try and protect this house. A little bit of Toss Me gets a 3-tile range between heroes. It's an ally within range 2. Right, so 1, 2 is the initial. And then improved toss becomes 4 tiles. But who got really tossable? You got really tossable, yeah. Yes, improved toss is 4. But we only have that on our shooty McDude. So we could toss you in to get like a triple swipe. That's not a bad idea. You have to take a turn of standing in the gunk though, if we do that. I don't know that feels like a great idea. What does the triple swipe look like if I just do it now? It's not terrible. It's expensive, but... I'm trying to slow everybody down so we get good killing here and we're not killing too close to the last spell. Hey, Nascent Light. So today's challenge is all of our heroes have 0 movement. That is the plan. I don't know if we do another toss right now. I think this challenge is going to be a little miserable here as well, but we'll see. So let's see. I could reposition slightly here if we wanted to. There's a really good triple swipe over here, but I don't know that I do that. I think mana wells are going to be in our future here. We're definitely using some mana. Do we have... Ooh, we have someone sneaking by here. Think so. Here's the problem. We can toss far because you have improved toss. So if I toss you to here, then I toss you to here, that covers the last spell. So I think that's what we want to do. All right. No, Ivan, no move level ups. This is it. We will have zero. We will have zero move for the entire duration of the run. So, get used to this. There's going to be a lot of this. Where can this land? There's going to be a lot of this. I guess we finish that guy off if we can, and then you, I guess, can do this. And do we want to slow some folks down? I kind of feel like... Yeah, I kind of feel like we slow some folks down. Okay. When are you doing the challenge with production without corpse piles? I mean, good question. I'm not entirely sure, Sam. I have not given a huge amount of thought to that one. But I think it's certainly an interesting one to me. I'm not opposed to it. Good job with the stuns there, I will say. Let's see. We'll just give you a punch. This is why I don't spend too much time worrying about damage potions. That's not exactly an impressive boon. Do I want to shoot this person? They aren't making it that far. Let's... And this is why I hate the rifle. Look at that. 2 rifle shots to kill one of those dudes feels awful. All right. Do that. I'm just waiting for the conga line of dwarf throws that we're gonna have to do to get those guys. It's gonna be something to behold. Someone's gonna have to get rid of you. The druid staff really lacks damage abilities once you're out of mana. That's for sure. Should probably use some punches on the druid staff before we go too far here. Is there a reason you don't have a setting for always showing the stats under the hero portraits on? You're talking about the actual numbers? I don't use that as a place where I look for things, so I think that's probably the only reason. Okay, let's not stun ourselves or our friends here. Secure to this guy. These two guys are having a grand old time. I like how 0 movement still shows as full movement. Makes sense, but it's also funny. Yes, it is a little bit comical. Okay. Let's get rid of that guy. Punch that guy. I made the same mistake that I made before, where I should have focused the ones that are slightly further away first. Okay. I guess we can get you tossed. Yes, I would say that we are winning. So far, so good. Things are going to get easier starting on night 2. Assuming we can pick up some weapons that assist in our movement. But also just being able to get rid of things. Yeah, Contaminate's going to be a big boon for us. We have a lot of... Oh yeah, did I do any of the naming of people? I don't think I did. That was a bit of a mistake. Hold on. So this you're a SMH. Then you are also an SMH. And then you're a PMH with the emphasis on the poison and a little less on the multi-hit. So I'll make those lowercase. Gortash, indeed. All right, so let's see. So we got everybody out. We're gonna try and do our standard build here. I know Baldur's Gate 3 does indeed say hello. I'm gonna do the 2 mana well variant here, I think. So let's we didn't get any items. We won't be getting any items, so we can do some demolition. I think we're gonna be a little behind because we lost that house, and we're gonna have to rebuild it on night 1. So we're gonna be a little more broke than we usually are. I also think that these houses, like this one here, it can stay for this turn just because we're not getting attacked from that side. But I think this is the first time we've seen Gortash, because I think I would have remembered otherwise. Okay, so we need to build our first house. It's going to be right here. That gets us the first of those. All right. Now we build house. That gets us the second. Now we upgrade and we upgrade. That gets us the third. We can leave this here for now. I only need one more upgrade to get this. And I guess we potentially did bait the reroll bug here. Hopefully we get something passable. With XP on it, that adamantium shortbow might be good enough for the time being. It's got crit power on it. It's got damage, XP gain. Yeah, it's pretty decent. This isn't bad either. We'll go with that. And then let's see. We do want to get second weapons. Ooh, so okay. This mithril short sword is exceptionally good. As is this wand. Wow, we have an embarrassment of riches on the gear front. The sword is really nice because it gives us mobility. Oh! Oh, rogue armor vanish costs 1 movement. I was super excited about rogue armor as potentially a free teleport. That's a shame. I mean, it just depends on what we pair it with, right? If it's a wand plus a hand crossbow takes care of the near stuff, wand takes care of the far stuff, and the no dodge on it is quite nice. I think this sword is too expensive. Right now, the things that I'm eyeing are the hand crossbow, the tome, and the wand. Hey, Seven of Hearts, how's it going? The tome is nice because we can debuff hunters to give us a little bit of respite. We are getting it from two sides this time around. I probably want it. I want to get the mana wells going too. Hold on. So things that I should definitely buy. This hand crossbow definitely gets bought. The tome, I think, is cheap enough that we want to get it. But then maybe we spend the rest of our money on a gold mine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to assume that we're not going to get hunters. I think that's the short version. So right now, the rifle is our shortest range weapon. So we'll put the hand crossbow there. You can use the short shots there. Does anyone have more XP gain than anyone else? You have a little bit less because... Why do you have a little bit less? Oh, because of this, the crystal amulet. Should have taken that off last time. But we'll do that and we'll do that. Yeah, this should just get sold. But I think I am going to try and build a gold mine. Just to get our income going a little more. And then I don't think we can afford anything else. Is a tome better than anything that we're using? Tome is potentially better than Sledgehammer right now. I think Sledgehammer is going to come online a little later. If I sell that Sledgehammer, can I buy that Tome? Not exactly. We'd have to get rid of a little bit more. The triple swipe scroll is going to be really hard to use, as is this. If I sell all three of these, buy the Tome, I think that's a better... Okay, so let's start doing some level up. So, Sadist multi-hit without Mana Collector still wants crit. So we're going to take that. And then we'll hold off on that second crit. A little bit of opportunism to get things going is going to be good, but a little bit of isolation is pretty spicy too. I'm going to grab the isolation. And then I will grab the XP gain, because I want our heroes to get going. Looking for some multi-hit would have been nice, but... And I'll take some resistance reduction. And then we're going to take contamination, and third eye is kind of an interesting one here. Because first blood's not necessarily a requirement. We'll probably get where we need to get. I kind of think third eye is pretty... smart. And I might even grab it before thickness. Because it'll allow us, if we get blockers and it'll give us some flexibility. Yeah, I think I'll grab third eye. I think that's a good pickup there. All right, Gortash. Gortash picks up a multi-hit like an absolute boss. Picks up an action point like an absolute monster. I think I probably don't press my luck here. I roll isolation, and then I try and get a better crit roll up here. I'll take the damage. Okay, contaminate, and then over here, third eye is feeling really good again. Yeah, without movement, I think third eye is going to do us a lot of good in the long term. So I'm gonna pivot to some third eyes. And then poison multi-hit, emphasis on the poison on you. We didn't get any mana wells, which I'm a little bummed about. I think it's going to be these two. Yeah, thickness is an afterthought, and I might choose something different. In fact, and over thickness, I should take Mark. But I will go... Right now, we're not going to be stunning that many things, so let's grab Mark first. There, I think that's the better way to go about it. We'll take some stun chance. Take some XP gain. Accuracy, I think we're good for the time being. Our damage is absolutely horrific right now, so we'll do that just to get it out of the dregs. And then I think I think we build walls and we start standing up against the walls. I'm a little worried about building walls that are going to create vision impediments for us. That would be the only thing. Is this just a turn? I'm going to destroy this. This ruin is just going to get in the way. But I think we're better off having walls. Yeah, it can be really, really strong and lustrous, for sure. Okay, so let's see. So I think I'm going to put down a wall here, right? Because our inn is going here. Is it going one further over? Hold on, I need to make sure I get this right. So the inn is going to be left edge aligned with this. So it's going to be here, 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 and here. Yeah, so this is our corner tile. So I'm going to do that. And we're gonna try and keep things under control this way. Now, one of the issues that we have going into this night is that our heroes, if they aren't near each other, we can't toss them. Today's challenge is all of our heroes have 0 movement, and we're not going to build ballistas. Because we sometimes like to suffer. I think if we can fully close this off, I'm just going to do it now. So we don't get runners going into weird places. Okay, so who picked up... You picked up the multi-hit. I think I'm putting you over here. You also have really tossable. Then you I'm going to put, I think, over here. And you I'm going to put here. And the reason is this is 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Which means this person can be tossed if we need to. Since we didn't come up with any movement, anything. Yes, warp gates are indeed also useless. Okay, so this night's going to be interesting. Do we care about these corpse piles? Are they just messing us up? I think they might just be messing us up. I don't think... I don't think we're gonna need them one way or the other. All right, this is gonna be exciting, I think. All right, night number 2, no movement. Yep, decided it was time to suffer. Seeing boomers on this night, probably better news than the alternative. I wish I had thought to move one tile more in that direction. Not gonna lie. Indeed, your last. Yeah, no elite jackpot. That's okay though. The boomers are going to be annoying, for sure, though. The guardians are also going to be annoying. Might as well do some damage where we can. I was like, just don't go left, but, you know. What can you do? All right, Rain of Arrows isn't doing much. We can at least soften these guys up, I guess. Guess we get third eye procced, and then you... Well, these guys are going to be debuffed into a beautiful oblivion, I guess. All right, well, that did not go necessarily as we hoped. Don't really want to get any kills yet. Good thing we have poison on board. We do have poison, right? We have a little bit of poison. This is not going to be an easy night, I don't think. The Guardians are going to be really annoying. This particular boomer, I think, is going to be extremely rough. Let's start out with... Can you even get a shot at this guy? Ooh. This is bad. Okay, he's not he might blow up that house, but I think that's just the way the cookie crumbles. This is already too many enemies on our doorstep, I feel like. We don't have a lot of options there. I don't think I can't get any more damage in here. Let's see. Should be proccing opportunism. There's no reason not to. Let's make sure we get our opportunism game a little more on point. And hopefully this boomer walks one tile to the right and not straight towards that. All right. Rip you. Speaking of hand crossbow, my current hard mode attempt for TLS won't be using hand crossbow or wand. Interesting. Okay, so how are we gonna make this work? We got another boomer here. So we can't slack too hard. We could. Does this hit you? I'm gonna pop this to get this boomer hopefully taken care of. Hold on. Get this going. I don't know what's worse. Him blowing up there or blowing up somewhere else. I guess if he blows up some walls, he blows up some walls. I don't know. Okay, he went for the wall, which is probably better than the house. These guys are starting to become a problem around the corner here. We're going to get a bit of wraparound that we're not going to have easy ways to fix, so I'm going to have to be a little mindful of that. I don't think that's the end of the world, to be clear. I think that's better than him blowing up the house. Okay, so let's see. So you have Mark. So let's get Mark going there, I guess. Holy cow, that's some bad hand crossbowing right there. Whew. Okay, let's get this, because at least this way we can spread some resistance debuff. Oh, that didn't do much at all, did it? All right. Okay, well. If we didn't have dwarves, I think we might be dead at this point. This boomer is going to be a problem. For sure. Okay, so here's what I think. I think I need to get you. I wanted this hero to be out of the out of potential propagate range is the thinking. Because now I can start stacking up some resistance that hopefully we can spread around. Now, we do need to... I do think we need to snare this guy up. Okay, we're gonna drop a bees here to try and alleviate things a little bit. Okay, now we got more problems though. I think I'll do that just to slow down these guys because they did break through. Another rain of arrows. At least we're getting really good density on our rain of arrows, right? Okay. Barricade chess wall. I don't think that's gonna be moving the needle too much for us. Okay, do we have... Okay, you guys have some low resistance, so let's... We do need to get this boomer taken care of, or slowed down. But this might be the moment to... Oh my. That's not doing much damage to that boomer, is it? He's got some block thanks to the Guardian, so... It would be great if we could get this boomer exploded. Just because he would do a lot of collateral damage here. So I will spend the money on that. And then... I think... We're just going to start taking some hits, unfortunately. This is nasty. Okay, so you have improved toss. So if we toss you to like here, that gives you the ability to get tossed to like here so you can get tossed next turn. Then you don't get tossed this turn, but you get tossed next turn. And then we need some of that. Septic shock doing some work. This could blow up our own hero, so I don't think we can do that. Okay, slow him down. That's good. We like that. Then you... I think we get rid of you. Would have liked for this hero to have gotten a toss this turn, but it'll just have to wait for next turn. Kind of hoping that house survives. I'd rather not lose that house, but that may be... We're going to have to get some people tossed over there if we're going to do that, which we might be able to do. Okay, so you are really tossable. So let me... right now I'm trying to make a spot for this hero to land where they can officially start to block this house. So we're doing that. Wait, before we... Oh, this is... Okay, so this is the problem. So we toss you to here. Then we toss you to here. And that gives us the ability to toss this hero too. Oh, no, we're not. We're not in toss range. Damn. Okay. I messed up the toss here. I needed this hero to be one further over. And that's actually going to be really hard for us to correct. Yeah, the dud. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a couple more last spell hits, probably. Oh, no, we did okay. Okay. I am realizing now, though, one thing that's very interesting about our current situation is I actually think I've created a situation where if we didn't have tossable here, we would literally not be able to move right now. Okay, let's see. So we're just gonna... Okay, so we're gonna need to toss this hero. Which means we need to clear out as much as we can over here. Oh, we can't get you, can we? Damn. Yes, we'd be locked in our watchtowers forever, which wouldn't necessarily be the best time. Okay, so my plan right now is I need to toss this hero, so I need to get as much of this side taken care of as, like, humanly possible. Okay, so I'm going to toss you to here, which gives us the ability to toss you to here. And it gives us the ability to toss you to here to just block this house just in case. I don't have any more contaminates, I don't think. You can just zap that guy, that's fine. Blink will be usable. Yeah, we will be able to use Blink. It is mana only. Alright. I think we might still take a hit on the last spell. Okay, we did manage to block it. Alright, so we didn't lose any buildings. We certainly lost some walls. I'm not going to complain about losing some walls. Should definitely have done that first. Shouldn't have done that one there, but that's okay. I'm not going to pretend that we did a great job with concentrating enemies here. And then these guys, they're fine. They can't get to anything of value. You only lost 1 or 2 walls. Yeah, I mean, basically no walls, right? But this should be the night where Sadist comes online for basically all of our heroes. So It eventually fades away in Lustrous. Oh, Gortash not getting level 5 hurts there. Okay, what a fun time we just had. I'm gonna try and push to get 3 more here. 84, 84, 84. All right, so we'll do... I am going to repair this. There we go. We'll get this for gold. I do want to get mana wells this turn. That's an interesting bug. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's fun. And I am going to rebuild the walls. As much as they were paper thin, we may be able to upgrade them this time. Gortash only getting 1 level stinks. Let's see. Hunna can take longer weapons and Sadist. That's fantastic. Gortash just gets Sadist. I think I'm at peace with that. If anyone was going to be slightly under leveled, I'm fine with that. We'll grab Sadist and we'll grab Stunning. Okay. The weapon selection we have available here is pretty bad. That Raven's Queen beak. I wish we had a bunch of the Waven Queen's beak. Oh boy. Don't Don't remind me. You're just Sadist multi-hit. You're not going to be doing any stunning, so that's not useful. So we'll take the crit power. Offering me double crit power. I don't know that we're going to have the money in Lustrous, but I did eye them as well. All right, not the best first one there. We will just take the accuracy with the second one. Let's see, we could just grab some resistance reduction. You are currently rocking ranged weapons. I don't think it's terrible. But then, do we go XP? You are behind a little bit. We'll grab some XP just to try and get you going. That's because I left the Crystal Amulet on the first time. You are the one that I want crit on the least, so I will just take regular damage. I do want poison. I'm going to take 1 XP here, though. Try and get that going. You're our stunner as well? Yeah. Wouldn't mind getting a dagger over here, but we'll just take that. Okay, let's repair what there is to repair. I'm going to do structures, too. Yeah, the Noble's Pants are decent. And they're relatively cheap. I think I do want to move this. I think we're going to want to get a 4th hero very early on this one, but not immediately. Let's see. We can get our 2nd gold mine. I think that's... I do want to get our economy going a little bit. I hate that this is repaired but still on fire, but... So let's see. So if we're gonna put a gold mine there, that means that this tile here is where we're gonna put our first mana well, because I'm gonna do our mana wells. I do think we're also gonna tear this down. I'm gonna move it now. I want for the next night for us not to have this problem. We don't actually need to rebuild it right now. I can just move it out of our way. That might be best. Okay, so I was saying I didn't really like anything that I'm seeing here, and I don't. I think I am going to roll this. I'm not going to grab the Noble's Pants, because I think 2nd gold mine is good. But then getting some better weapons is my top priority here. Sword does give us some mobility, but again, these swords are really expensive. Mana Crystal is very interesting. Never hard enough, Derek. Can you explain why you sometimes random attack without stun mods stunned enemies? Does it depend on the stun percentage? Tobiary, I'm not entirely sure I understand. Can you explain why you sometimes random attack without stun mod? Oh, it takes mana to use, or it takes movement. Good call. I would have made that mistake. This, we definitely want the hand crossbow. Yeah, that's another tough loss, especially since the game decided to roll us a bunch of non-value heroes. Let's see. So you, I think, take this. Maybe we keep the tome. Nah, I think we keep the poison staff. Then this is an upgrade for you. This is an upgrade for you. Now, if I sell this, I don't quite get to the wand. Do I want a wand? I kind of want a wand, I think. Well, wand is a lot less useful without the movement portion of it. Sorry, the contagion ability things. I don't recall the name of it. I think it's just called contagion. Can you explain why sometimes random attack without stun mods stun enemies? Sorry, Topiary. I'm sorry. I'm not parsing the question that you're asking. Yeah, I apologize for that. We could pick up a poison dagger scroll. I think that's a decent pickup, but maybe to save our money. I'm gonna go for 2nd tier walls. Just in hopes that tonight is not a night where we have to, where we have another breach. We'd like to stabilize here, if at all possible. Okay, sometimes I attack enemies with attacks that do not have stun in them, but the enemy somehow gets stunned. I think it happened last time with the hand crossbow. So okay. So that could be because if a enemy has poison with 2 different turn timers on it, like a 2-turn poison and a 1-turn poison, and you have septic shock, when both of those poisons are applied, they can potentially trigger septic shock, creating a stun. That's probably what's going on here. That would be my guess. And so if you have like 2 poisons ticking down, different durations, that can happen. Okay, with 31 gold left, I don't think it's worth picking up a poison dagger scroll. There's a part of me that thinks it is. Probably the mana potion is the best pickup. Let's grab that. That will pay dividends over the course of the run. And then, who's really tossable? You're our really tossable person. So let's get you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, and then there are also bulkies that get stunned when you bring them to low health. That could also be the case. Do you think it's better to do double slow death and contaminate to then spread poison and stun around? So the thing is, if you slow death twice, they have the same duration, so they're not going to show up as 2 lines, and you won't get the septic shock spread from it. So it has to be from 2 different turns, or 2 different turn durations. Okay. I think this is as good as we're gonna get. So let's get going. We need to start finding some warp crystals, but we also need some mana. Night number 3. Here we go. I am a little afraid. Specifically of hoppers. I do think that there's something a little scary about hoppers for us, just because... Okay, get some sadist going here. I'm also not going to be too precious. I'm going to kill some stuff outside. Just to get things going. If I can kill hoppers, I will kill hoppers. Do you have anything long range? You do. Oh, nobody can target this. All right, that miss sensor is just there for the duration. It's just going to be the way it goes. You can spread the stun. Oh yes, you can spread the stun directly from the slow death. That is absolutely correct, Illustrious. I thought you were referring to getting 2 different, what I was talking about before with 2, with the double kind of propagating. But yes, that is absolutely correct. You can, and I do think that it is worth it in a lot of circumstances. So I'm killing a little bit of stuff outside just because I think that we're gonna have plenty of enemies. Famous last words, but okay. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, don't care. All right. Do not care. I'm a little nervous about the possibility. Oh, and actually this is slightly annoying. That hopper, we're 1 tile away from being able to hit that hopper, which is a bummer. Today's post-stream stream is going to be Rogue Voltage. which I'm excited about. I may use this next turn to take out this hopper if it doesn't make it too far in. But let's see. You can do that. Like, might as well just get some of these going just for the extra sadist procs. Okay. I think we're going to start taking some poison, and it's going to be a little unfortunate. Yes. It is a little unfortunate. I literally didn't have vision to deal with the poison on these guys, so only so much I could do. Yes, poison frogs indeed. Okay, so let's see. Make sure sadism is procced on this guy. Okay. Hate that it took that much to kill that, but... I did realize that, again, I did not... Well, I might still be able to get this guy. Okay, nice. And then we'll finish this guy up here. The splitters are a little bit out, so we got some time on them. Okay, love getting that harpy sorted out. That feels good. We're not dealing with all the panic, but that's just the way it is. Okay, I think you don't get any... Do you get a contagion proc for putting contagion on something that already has contagion? The answer is apparently yes. Very cool. The Ripper over here on the right-hand side is definitely something we need to pay close attention to. Okay, so you're currently rocking 24 opportunism. That's pretty good. Okay, you're our stunner. So let me see if I can get a stun over here. Nope. Now this is all one level of stunnery, so we're not going to get anything more out of that. This guy. This can't propagate to me. So I'm going to do this to try and hopefully get something going with the Ripper. There we go. We stunned the Ripper. That's good. I'm a little nervous. These guys hit pretty hard. And then, unfortunately, I think we do just leave this guy here. I don't think there's much to do about him. Okay. Here comes the pain. Yeah, Orb has a slightly longer poison duration. Ow. We do have the problem that we don't... If our heroes stop being tanky enough, we really don't have... we don't really have anything we can do about that. I probably should have tossed a slow death into the mix here. I'll do one now just to see if we can get a stun that can also get transferred. Am I about to punch this guy? I may be. That doesn't feel great. Need to figure out something to do with this Ripper. I think we're gonna slow death it potentially twice. I don't even know if that stops it. It might still come in, which is unfortunate. I may need to toss this hero out of the way of this Ripper. Yeah, I think we are going to do a toss. Gonna divest slightly from there. That also means that we have a healing potion to put in over here. Okay. Now, we're going to have to toss back that way at some point, for sure. Okay, so you have Septic Shock. So let's start out by trying to get a stun there and a seed stun probably here. Okay. Did that just not go to anyone? Oh, it didn't have Contagion on it. What a misplay. All right. Let's see. All right, well, we'll focus on this one here. Still doing good work, even if I did mess up the big payout there. Can't really kill this guy. We can kill this guy, though. This guy is going to be a huge pain in the butt. He's just... I can already tell. He's just going... He's going nowhere. Okay, I think all the major threats are pretty well contained. I'm going to slow down these splitters just so they don't come in too quickly. And then... Kind of funny how the game stutters and lags when you play a large horde and then trying to spread 5 or more debuffs. Yeah, there are some funky bits to it for sure. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so let's be smart. This guy's almost dead, but he doesn't have the ability to spread to anywhere. This guy, on the other hand, is in like prime sharing. Caring is sharing. And then what's your 50% stun resist? We can do this guy instead. Well, let's do this guy. Let's see. Okay, we got the stun. Good. Okay, so then it'll take a few to kill the... Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, my word. The contagion... The contagion is going. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, Gortash. Your turn. Let's... Yeah, I should mark. You're absolutely correct. For the other sadist who needs that. Okay, let's start working with this guy. How are we dealing with these guys? I probably should have came up with a better plan for them. So we'll just do that. Okay, that deals with them. Then you have one more action, which I think is probably just another slow death. Maybe on this guy? Because he's definitely going to die and spread to him. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Hey! Oh, hey, Rogue Voltage. Thank you, Illustrious. Hey, Luca. Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm caught in the middle of some very high octane gameplay. Yes, we're definitely gonna be playing Rogue Voltage later. We definitely will be playing it. We're gonna get a nice crowd going with some last spell, because that's kind of one of the games that's kind of the bailiwick of the channel, and then we'll be transitioning over to Rogue Voltage. So should be a good time. Oh my gosh! Also, Nameless, thank you for the resub an hour ago. This has been a serious concentration mode stream, so I apologize to everyone. This is like this is serious business. All right, where's my hero? There we go. Get you going. Oh, did not get the stun there. That was a bad roll. And then I didn't contagion because we don't have epidemic. Dang. We're having a hard time remembering some of the basics here, unfortunately. Oh, and that propagated the wrong way. All right, we're in trouble here. Let's see. I think I need to take this guy out because he's not going anywhere any other way. But yeah, I'm guessing right around 2 o'clock Pacific time is when we'll probably see ourselves starting out on Rogue Voltage. Just because we need to... we're going to need to get through this. Do I ever take the XP perks, Defensive Training and Avid Learner? Yes, they are insanely good, Mr. Cat. For sure. Defensive Training in particular is pretty exceptionally strong. Okay, so now I think I'm going to try to just get these guys sorted out. If I can reduce the number of splitters that we have in the mix, that's probably the best we can do. Anybody got a contagion left? I know, the thing that I'm forgetting is I'm used to... So the reason that I'm struggling, not to create excuses or anything, but just to explain, is that when I run poison multi-hit heroes, I run them as having epidemic. Oh, I could have shot that guy, and I should have. All right, it's not too late. No, it was only because I had third eye available. All right. Fair enough. All right, we'll do that. This Ripper may come in. Do I want to get out of the way? No. But yeah, so my poison multi-hit heroes are generally the heroes that have epidemic. So I'm used to applying poison and having it automatically work. So... okay, what is the plan? I think we need to get some vision over here. So I think what I'm going to do is... let's see, we don't get a stun here. That was the wrong hero for trying to get a stun. That's why. Holy stuns, Batman. All right, we do have epidemic now, though. So let's do this. Could also have put a debuff there for a little extra sadism proccing. Okay, so I'm going to do that because then I'm going to take you. Oh, I guess I'm going to take you and toss you over to here. And clear out these two. All right. Onward and upward. Oh, boy. We did a lot better on walls this time around, I will say. But yeah, I would say probably in about 3 hours we'll be swapping over to Rogue Voltage. For those who are hanging out in chat and curious, if you would be so kind and lustrous to do the links really quickly, the Discord is the best place to get our most up-to-date schedules and whatnot. Oh, is that still not working? I think it's working. I think it worked yesterday. Oh, that was a nasty hit that we didn't need to take. That Ripper was a bummer. Okay, there they go. Yeah, so Discord, great place to find out what we're getting up to, what we're doing, when we're doing it. But yeah, we'll be doing Rogue Voltage in a few hours after we hopefully successfully finish up this challenge, which is looking pretty good. If we can kind of keep on a good path, not lose anything. How does the game track which heroes gain sadism? It's the hero who gave the debuff is the one who gains the sadism. That's the mechanism. Okay, so we're on night 3, which means I think we are still firmly in golden materialsville. We lost the house, so let's rebuild the house. We'll get this going for more gold. Okay. I will probably get rid of this. Let's rebuild the walls. I guess this house is going to be on fire forever. That's reassuring. But that wasn't too bad. Gortash also caught up, which is fantastic. We will be getting Crit Master now, so getting some crit is good. Nothing here looks too incredible. Isolation is pretty good here. I'm not going to roll again, as much as I am tempted to. Then for Gortash, is thickness really what we want? Yeah, we're taking some hits, especially on Gortash. We'll probably get some damage. That house is they're blazing it, clearly. Let's see, we'll do that, and then we'll grab. Ooh, we may take Bully here. Because we're pretty, we'll get some crit. We'll try and get some crit now. See what we can do. Some range damage is fine. Okay. That's a nice chunk of damage. Yeah, it overwrites, it does not stack, as Lustrous was suggesting. Okay, so then you... I'm worried that Volatile, we're just never going to be able to control it. We're also now at the point where we could start taking Blink. I think I'm going to grab Volatile, though. We'll try to keep it under control. You're not going to be going crit. That's disappointing. Okay. Okay, no poison there, but we'll see. I think I do want to get a 4th hero here. You think Volatile will kill me? It might. It might. Gortash needs the health potion. Let's grab that. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. See what we got in here for options. The crit hat is decent. Crit pants are cheap. I kind of want to get another hero. Are we need to hold off one more turn for another hero, I think. Unfortunately. All right, plan is to get some cheap gear to get ourselves more in line with what we want to be doing. Who has the multi? Who got the multi hit? You got the multi hit. So I'll give you that. I'd like to get that replaced at the very least. I did take Volatile, yes. I did take Volatile. I'm going for gear right now. We're gonna grab all of this, I think. Do I drop? I'm torn. I'm a little torn about where I want things. Clearly. I'm going to hang on to that for later and hang on to that for later. But these I'm going to sell. And then the stun crystal, I'm actually tempted to get some... I want to get some stuns landing. So I'm going to grab that. For you. This has very little upside. We probably shouldn't be running that. I am going to attempt not to lightning bolt myself. Collateral damage might be not terrible here. But I think this is good for now. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get a... I think I am destroying this as a side note. That's going to go away. And then... Who's really tossable? You're really tossable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this hole in the ground is really making things awkward. This is going to be a tough night, I think. Collateral damage with Omen of Dexterity. Yeah, they don't play super well together. It's absolutely true. I think I'm gonna need better walls. That's just a misclick that we didn't need. Give me an upgrade mode where I can't click in the wrong places, and I'll be a happy camper. Okay. I think we're broke enough that I'm just gonna keep trying to do these things. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do about hunters in Lustrous. They're just kind of going to be what they're going to be. We got our wand here, which is decent. We got this hero is shockingly short range right now. I don't think I can actually swap to dagger right now. We got to go We got to go with this combo. You're within 4 tiles, so we can at least shift you around if we need to. Yeah, the hunters may very well kill about it. Or may very well kill us, so we'll see. All right, night number 4. We know we have hunters coming. Cry about it. That is perhaps what we will end up doing. I wouldn't put it past us. Again, this is going to be a real pain in the butt. I don't think there's any way to get around that. Yep, not much to do. Just gonna have to wait for the hunters to come in a little bit. We got a couple poisons over here. I will probably detonate these. I'm not gonna be too proud. I am so angry that this guy is here. I just want to say, but not much we can do about it. That was the wrong ability. Whoops. So let's see. So this guy's just charged up. There's not much we can do about it. These guys are really going to be unfortunate, I think. Oh, this one hits so many. Is there any chance you can hit that? I hate to do this, but... Nope, that's not enough of a toss. Really? All right, there we go. That's just to get rid of you. I don't know what I'm going to do about these things back here. I don't think we have a great option. It's going to be interesting. There's our elite hunter. Fantastic. Yeah, one hunter does enough damage that it's going to make me a little nervous. And now we got a bunch of them. So let's see. So you are going to get tossed all the way back to here. But before you do that, this blocker is in the way. Amazing. We might be able to use Third Eye to get the runners. That's true. Yeah, Third Eye Lightning could get the runners. Do we have Third Eye on this hero? Okay, maybe let's do that. It doesn't get the kill, but it helps out a little bit, I guess. Okay, so I wanted to get that sorted so I could get rid of this. And then... Gotta love the blockers coupled with the hunters. They're just, it's just a match made in heaven. This is a horrific night, I just want to say. Okay, let's toss you to the corner. Look at this. Look at how many freaking hunters we have over here. This is not going to be pleasant. I can't reach this either. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of folks showing up. A lot of folks showing up and powering up this turn, I think. Yep. Okie dokie. So let's start out with this. This is good for business. Okay. Now over here. What's going on? I'm stuck. Do we have a soft lock going on right now? Oh, hold on. Seems to have come back now. All right. We briefly did. That was exciting. Now let's see. So if we start out with this, just to see how many we can get rid of. Let's also contagion you. Oh, I didn't contagion that guy. Damn it. Second time I've done that. All right. You, I think, we're just going to try and get these two isolated so I can toss another bees on here. Okay. That's a new one to me. That's interesting. Okay, so we need to... Hold on. Can you... Does this mean that you have the range to do this? You do. Okay. So let's do that. 2 there. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now we can't get this guy, which is going to be... I may need to toss, actually. I don't know if I can toss far enough to get that guy dead. Maybe I can. Let's see. If I come to here, do I have... Okay, I do have a shot at you. Okay, so we'll do... Okay, and then more spreading of stuff. We're gonna have to come all the way around here, though, unfortunately. Now you over here. Let's put contagion here. This is a mod that we created, Men's. You can I can share it on the Discord if you're interested in joining up. That's probably the easiest place to share it. I'll probably eventually put it on Nexus Mod if this becomes a popular challenge, but at the moment I'm just kind of causing myself grievous harm and sadness, and that's basically the only purpose for it. Yes. Yeah, there's a video that someone could probably find and link if at all interested. In fact, I'll go grab it. If you're interested in doing modding yourself, I go through all of the tools, all the tools you need, where to download them, etc. So if that is at all interesting to you, that's a that is, I don't know if that was a playlist or what, but I think it gives you the details that you want. So yeah, it's relatively straightforward. It's just modifying some XML files, so nothing too crazy. Let's see. I think I chill here for the moment. I'm gonna have, this whole area is just a real something or other. Yeah, Men's. Actually, quite a few. So the best place to begin. So I write basically all the software that supports the stream. So like the chat overlays that you see is some software that I wrote in Python. There's a bunch of Discord bots that we use for various reasons that are also in there. Yeah, there's a handful of things that. Is this a safe place to drop you? Probably okay. All right, we'll do that. You're going to be doing this, I think. The project, and then the website has some of the other projects that we've worked on handy as well. The website is aldenpotamus.com, and we've been working on a variety of interesting little additional things that could be of interest. Like we built the base building guide. Let me bring that up really quickly. I'll see if that works. That's on the website, and maybe it'll work. There we go. So this is the base building guide, and it shows you various builds for the different maps, and then you can also switch it into more of an overhead view type of thing. So, yeah, there's some interesting stuff here and there. We also built a damage simulation spreadsheet. Is this killing you? Oh, that's killing you in one. All right. That allows us to simulate different loadouts for heroes, and by doing that, do some theoretical work on what the best builds are. We're out of mana. I'm gonna, just so that I get this cleared out, I think I am going to do this. Because if I can get this side under control, I think we're gonna be much happier. Okay. Now, back over to here. So you are a poison multi-hit hero. I fear... Okay, so you have volatile, right? You do, but you're out of mana. Damn. Let's see if we can kill the elite, just to get them out of the equation. All right, now we are officially actually out of mana. I hate that we didn't get this guy. But we'll zap him that way. Missing this guy was a bummer. We still have one guy that's charged up back here, but I don't think there was much we could do about him. You... My hope right now is that we've done enough work that we can... that we're not gonna have anyone die too terrible a death, but I'm a little worried about a Runderina here. All right, well, hold your breath. Pray for me. Okay, they're shooting walls. We don't mind that. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a poison there, and I'm gonna put... Oh, I can't do a poison there. Damn. All right, that's just the way it's gonna be. I'll put a contagion here so that hopefully we can at least get some work down that way. Ah, now that I've tossed you out here, my heroes are locked in place. All right, we've entered the danger zone of positioning. We have third eye right now, so I'll take out this guy while the getting is good. Of course, the one that I didn't want to crit. That's the way that goes. Because I'm worried some of these guys are just going to be out here, and I may... Is there a potential situation where I literally can't move? And by not being able to move, I can't kill the hunter, and it kills us slowly. That would certainly be an interesting conundrum. Because right now, I don't think I can get any of my heroes close enough to one another to do any tossing. I think that's the best one to do. And now over here with you... Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about, DL. I don't know if we're... This is getting a little dicey. I'm worried about our multi-hit hero. I'm not sure if I can kill this or not. I think I actually can. Only with third eye though. Okay. That's huge. We definitely still need to protect this hero over here, but I think all the hunters are gone, so we may be okay. I may need to get a temple going here. Okay, you, my friend, my friend, my friend. So thinking here is just that maybe we can get a nice multi-hit chain going. That was not a very nice multi-hit chain. This run would be really different without an all-dwarves party. Yep. The temple is a building of shame. I mean, it does feel that way sometimes. Okay, I should use hand crossbow as much as possible because this hero is literally stranded. I can't do anything to move them. Yowza. Should have enabled opportunism there. There was no value in not. Okay. We did not lose any walls this night. So we got that going for us. The hunters were definitely a little spicy. And I think everybody is going to pick up Blink on this night, which is going to mean that from here on out, we have a little more capacity for mistake making. Call the temple training wheels, but I think training wheels are okay for one where your bike doesn't even need more. Yes, everyone will take Blink, which means we're going to have even less mana at our disposal, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I do need to be more mindful of where the mist sensors are and making sure that people have access to them, but yeah, I can't imagine taking anything other than Blink here. There's also emergency tunnel is also interesting. I think it's better than... Wait, we don't need to take thickness at all. We could take emergency tunnel potentially. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good one. There's a temptation to take your next. I will be 100% honest. I think having two people that have high movement is okay, and we can do this one for just some resistance goodness. All right, let's do this stuff. It's night number 4. Are we ready to pivot to gear? I think our walls are good enough. Yeah, let's pivot to gear. No move requirement. I think it's just health. Let me double check though. Yeah, 15 health, nothing else. It was only usable twice per, but and then I think with the remainder here, just more items, I think. Let's do our level up, see what we get. Multi-hit sadist. Do we like magic damage? I don't know. I might take mana. That's a rare take. You won't see me do that too often. A little opportunism to get the ball rolling isn't bad. Yeah, I'm gonna take mana on a lot of heroes here. I'll take some poison. Disappointed with the poison rolls so far. Damage is fine. Okay. We should be getting some good gear here if nothing else, and we may be picking up another hero. So, fingers crossed on all counts. Condensed Hate ain't it. If we knew we were getting ourselves like a hedgehog. What levels are we? We're 7 across the board. Level 7 hero is not really where I want to be recruiting, but I kind of feel like we're starting to get chipped down pretty hard. Maybe we can't afford... We may not be able to afford another hero right now. We'll do some gear, and then we'll see. It's nice for a hedgehog, but it's not... I mean, it's really nice for a hedgehog. Well, let's roll anyways. We need something more exciting. Stun, isolation, crit power on that is... It's good enough to take. We can give it to our stunner. Opportunism on an offhand crossbow is pretty good. I'll probably take that. Can you afford that -1 move? Pretty rough. True that. Prophet's Veil is decent. Ooh, movement on a helm. Everybody watch out. It's not a bad tome. It's just like it's a level off being good, I feel like is the issue. Stun chance is not bad. I wish Stoneheart Shield didn't replace every turn. It's really rough that it does. Warlock Greaves. The accuracy on them is a little rough. $16 mana is pretty good. I think we might have enough helms now. That armor is fine. This I think we roll on, though. 11 mana on a hand crossbow. We might use it. 19, 11, 20. Ooh, warrior's armor. This tome is pretty nice, though, too. I think I'll grab it. And then we're going to take the offhand crossbow, because I think we have enough hand crossbows. Okay, so who took Volatile, first of all? You took Volatile. So you're going to get the Prophet's Veil. And then you are also... That may be all you're getting. Oh, yeah, you're getting this, because you're our stunner now. And then this hand crossbow is for the stun person in our lives. Then you can get a little bit more of that. Give you some more mana. I think the tome is better here. Give you an offhand crossbow. That's an upgrade. Give you a bit more mana. How do we feel about this chess piece? Goes fine there. Do we like this chess piece more? Yeah, I think we do. We're still hanging on to the dagger. 11 mana versus a level 3 hand crossbow. We'll do it that way. All right, let's get Shopkeeper's Friend going. Do you think there will come a day where we disable hand crossbow just like Ballista? I don't think so. I think it contributes to a lot of diverse builds, which makes it more interesting than Ballista. The second tier of this might be too much, though. I think it is. And now the question is, what are we doing? Part of me that's thinking we hide a temple back here. Just to get some healing off. What did the shop have in it? I'd love to have one very mobile hero. That's something that I would like. So there's no reason not to upgrade our walls here. And we learned the hard way that enemies kind of wrap around, so we might as well fully encircle. Yeah, mobile hero meaning sword. Sword spear right now is what I'm thinking of for a mobile hero. Because we can still dash. I do think we need to just... I think getting another hero is probably our best bet. It just feels like it's like one turn too early. We might not be able to afford one. I think we build the inn and we look at what we have on offer. Minor, dexterous, and precise. Good perk trees there. Wow, look at this. Assassin debuff, assassin debuff. Debuff poison. Royal Guard, Bruiser, and Agitated. The minus mana is really bad, but this guy's actually sick with block and stun. So we have no mobility, Seven of Hearts, so we can't actually use the Power Staff Stunning Entrance. It requires one move. So that's the sticky wicket there. But Royal Guard, Bruiser, Agitated seems super good. We could do like Poison Sword, maybe? Or we could go over here. This guy comes with a sword. Is that the skill range sword? I always forget. Hold on, I can look in here. Oh, I can't look in here. That's either the AP sword or the skill range sword. I think it's the skill range sword. He has 7 AP, so that AP probably is coming from this sword. So the sword is probably the plus AP sword. Okay, so we have two choices. I do want to take one of them. This hero has far better stats. Let's go Durna. Okay, we get Blink. Carnage. Whenever you hit at least 5 enemies, gain a move. Doesn't work. No dice. Third Eye's been good for us. We do have Blood Mage potential, but it's Bodybuilder Blood Mage. Do we care about Spiky counter? We don't have Berserk. I don't think I want to build it without Berserk. If we're going Dagger, maybe we go Epidemic. Something like this. Looks pretty decent. We could also go Poisonous and try and build defensively, but I don't know if that's a great idea. No, sword. Sword, 7 of hearts. Sword is the best one, by far. A momentum hero attempt? I don't think that would be very... I mean, it's not out of the question, but this hero definitely ain't it. Let's see. Do we care that much about Mana Collector? Pistol would still work for momentum. You'd have to use the pistol's follow ability to do that. So we got 2 here. One here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. We're picking up an extra one in Emergency Tunnel. I think that's reasonable. Then do we like Contaminate more than we like Epidemic? I'm gonna go Contaminate, I think, rather than Epidemic. Because that means we don't have to go Dagger. I think Dagger might be a little hard to work with. Third Eye doesn't have to get taken on this hero. Show me stun over here, please. Skill range is very good. It's good, but I don't want to take too much of it. 2 propagation bounces. We have no volatile over here. I'm dying to the lack of stun that we're getting offered here. It's really unfortunate. Right now I'm not taking Mana Collector. So the value of crit is relatively low. I'm going to take some block just because I'm nervous. These rolls are horrific. This hero is lacking. I should have taken the damage there for sure. Fine, I'll take crit. Okay. Terrible level ups. Durna is poison multi-hit, but we're going to need to figure out how to actually make that work. And then... for now, they can take the dagger, and they already have a hand crossbow. So they'll be online and good enough. But who's our strongest? I think we want to put 1 poison multi-hit on each wall. So we'll put you like over here. Hunna can be here. Actually, Hunna's our strongest. So I'll put Hunna over here. Put Gortash here. And put Durna here. You're really tossable, so you guys can be 4 tiles, but we're better off having you 2 and 2, duoing as it were. And then who has the health potion? Okay, we at least got some gear on some of our heroes, but this night's probably not going to be very much fun. Ah, yes, we do get some mana back from our mana wells. And everybody has a lot more mana, so we're going to be able to do some teleporting.